Hello and welcome to another quick update about XRP. XRP doing well at the moment, and it's doing, to be fair, better than expected. What we did see here is, obviously we did come into the predicted target area in that flash crash. That was enough. That already completed basically that wave C. And also on a larger scale, if you see this here as a wave 1, that we came up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, if that was a wave 1, we did come down all the way to the 0.887 fib level of that wave 1, which then here means this is a wave 2. Yeah, that might be completed now, that wave 2. What I need to point out is that is the same fib level where currently Cardano did go to. Yeah, so that is something very interesting, because it just means that a lot of cryptos did come to that level. Yeah, I think VeChain is very close to it. I also touched it. Need to double check VeChain, but this is a level where cryptos now started to turn around. So a lot of altcoins in a wave 2 correction seem to come down to that 0.887 fib level. Yeah, that is also why I had it on the charts at the time when we were up here. You know, again, it's just people don't see it and people don't trust it, and that's fine. You know, everybody needs to have some skepticism. But that's the level I talked about. We did come into it. Then we're moving out of it now, which is great. Until we broke here this descending trend line, I still expected primarily another drop into the target area. Now that hasn't happened, and we built a higher low, and I think we're just building another higher high, which is good to see, right? For me, the risk remains to come back into the target area again. But if we move above $1, then I think this risk will become much, much smaller. Then I would think that we are back in an uptrend. At the moment, I would still be a bit careful because we haven't broken above $1 yet. But this is basically also that previous high that you can see here on the chart. The dollar level is a very important one psychologically. And if we get into above $1, I would expect further price increases to happen. If we can't get above $1, then yes, we might drop down again and move here, drop basically below the 13-day EMA and the 21-day EMA that we actually broke above. You know, we broke above that descending trend line and the daily EMAs, and we're also breaking here through the 55-day EMA. And we've got here one more in purple, which are the longer term ones, which is the 144 and the 89-day EMAs. They're very close together in purple there. Need to break above them now. We find resistance here now, basically because we're close to overbought on the daily. I think we're probably overbought on the 4-hour now. Yes, and we came down already, so that's just typically what happens. But we've built a new high here. You can see higher high, higher high. So we are moving up, which is really good to see. As you know, I'm bullish on XRP generally. Covered it a few times on this channel, and I think next year we can see much higher prices, especially if the SEC case, if there will be a settlement, which I would expect next year to happen. Also, in my view, generally looking at the crypto market and seeing what the SEC is communicating and everything, and the whole sentiment shift in the United States seems to be again going a little bit more in favor of crypto, and that could be beneficial for Ripple as well. I mean, Ripple, in my last video I talked about how the transactions are going up. You know, there's a lot of business, and XRP is going to go up. It is here to stay. It is one of the more riskier ones because of the SEC case, and people need to be aware of it. I'm not going to hype anything yet. I mean, I'm the person who actually talked about a 50 cent or 55 cent or 60 cent XRP Ripple before we see the shift. And yeah, we did come into the area. Yes, I did expect another drop as long as we were below the trend line. Now we broke up obviously above it, but the $1 line is still to be taken. I'll definitely keep you updated. If we break through the $1 line, this I would expect further price increases. Now, I think going in just now below $1 is probably a bit too much risk, you know, depending on everybody's own risk, you know, how much risk you want to take and everything. But now, just because of 3 cents, I would wait for a confirmed breakout above a cent, above $1, sorry, because here we could have some difficulties to get through there, but maybe it goes fairly quickly. Overall, you know, for next year, definitely higher prices expected here for XRP Ripple, as I also said in previous videos. And we need to expect now that this low here was already the low in that move. By all means, I think we could see, you know, my scenario for Bitcoin, where I would expect Bitcoin to go up first before it comes down. This is something what then XRP could do as well. Potentially, if XRP now moves up further in that move together with Bitcoin, I think we could reach maybe here 122 again, you know, maybe 130. That's where we had resistance before. Before then, when Bitcoin goes into the 20 to 29K area, I would then expect Ripple also to go again in this 50 cent to 70 cent area. But overall at the moment, we can, I guess, expect rising prices, looking strong, but we need to wait for that dollar level to be broken. So that's just a quick update on Ripple XRP. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.